Okay, the next one is beautiful. I just finished watching it a few minutes ago. This is a movie I watched an awful lot when I was younger. I think I saw it for the first time when I was like 7. And I was obsessed. I had it on VHS for a long time. I would watch it over and over and over and over again. Um, I got obsessed with it. The the way I found out about it was I was in a video store and it was playing on TV, and it was a scene, and I was like, I want to see this because this little girl here, she was in like all the Pepsi commercials, and I saw the clip of her that with her in it, and I wanted to see it because I wanted to see her in the movie. And then they told me what it was, and then I rented it, and again I saw it like a million times. Like I've seen it so many times, it's ridiculous. um and the reason that I like love it so much is because the story is pretty kind of out there. It's kind of, I don't think it's that realistic. I don't know if it is or not. Maybe it is. I don't know. But to me, it doesn't seem that realistic. But it's directed by Sally Field, and it's, to me, it's great. It's just there's this Minnie Driver sings "Where You Still Love Me Tomorrow," and it's probably not the best version of the song, but it's my favorite version of the song because again I've seen this so many times that that's the first time I ever heard that song was in this movie, and it was sung by Minnie Driver in the talent portion of the beauty pageant. So I've seen it again so many times that that performance is something that I always look forward to when I watch this because it's just something that always made me really happy. And again, it's probably not the best version of the song, but you know, when you go up with something, you kind of get used to it, or you get kind of blinded by how bad it might be to other people because it's, again, it's something that you're used to. Um, but again, it's not one a lot of people are gonna like. I know that, but to me, it's just like such a great story. And there's actually a scene in this that when I was younger completely went over in my head, and like now as an adult, I get it. Now, and when she's younger, she lived with her mother and her mom's boyfriend, stepfather. They don't really explain what he is to her, but it's not her father. It's one thing that's clear. There's a scene where he goes in her bedroom late at night and then she blows a whistle because he comes into her room. And she says that he was looking for the bathroom and he went into the wrong room and all this stuff. And it took me a long time. Like again, I was younger when I watched it, so it didn't occur to me, obviously. But I didn't realize that was a child molestation scene, meaning that he had probably molested her before, many more, maybe more than once. I don't know. When she was younger, because of the whistle thing, hit a whistle to like wake her mom up and then get him out of her room. And that scene, now that I figured it out, is very powerful. And nothing happens, but it's implied, you know? It's one of those things that's implied. And I think that's why another reason I love this movie and I've seen it so many times is because they don't go into a lot of detail, but you kind of figure it out. You kind of pick things up on your own. And again, I think it's one you can watch when you're younger and not get a lot of this stuff, and then when you're older, you kind of put it together. You know, like, God, I see what you're doing with this, but yeah. So that's an interesting observation of this movie. So that is all. Goodbye.